Is there a big conspiracy being hatched along the Indo-Bangla border? Are anti-India elements in Bangladesh behind nefarious designs to step up infiltration? With what motive did a suspected Bangladeshi police personnel cross over onto Indian soil? Well, first to the breaking news. Southwest Khasi Hills District Police have arrested one more Bangladeshi national in connection with the cross-border attack incident in the district. Mubarak Hussain of Bangladesh has been arrested from Rongdangai village, bringing the total number of arrested foreigners to 5. 8 to 9 intruders from Bangladesh had entered Meghalaya's Southwest Khasi Hills District and attempted to abduct and even murder a villager. Superintendent of Police Southwest Khasi Hills B. Jirwa told Northeast Live that all 5 will be produced before the Mokirwat court today. The SB also informed that once custody is granted, interrogation will proceed to establish the real motive behind the incident. The SB also confirmed that a Bangladeshi police constable, Marufur Rahman, sustained grievous injuries after being beaten by the public during the incident and remains hospitalized. Earlier on the intervening night of Thursday and Friday, armed Bangladeshis crossed over into Meghalaya's Southwest Khasi Hills District and attacked villagers in the Rongdangai village. During search operations by Indian authorities, a Bangladesh police ID card, medical prescriptions of Bangladesh-based doctors, Bangladeshi currency, 3 micro-explosives along with other items were recovered. Yesterday, one of these suspects, identified as Mehfuz Rahman, a resident of Kumila district in Bangladesh, was apprehended by villagers of Khonjoy B village. Thereafter, 3 more Bangladeshis were apprehended by the police and BSF from the Chibak forest area. And to tell us more on this, I'm now being joined live from our newsroom by our chief news editor, Nabrun Goswami. So, Nabrun, the big question at this point that comes to mind is this part of a big conspiracy along the Indo-Bangladesh border? Because the incident definitely raises serious concerns, isn't it?
Absolutely, Ronak. 8 to 9 miscreants. Well, that's what we know. 8 to 9. It could be more. They not only enter Indian territory, but they attack Indian nationals. They get inside houses, try to kill people, try to abduct people. Luckily for the person, the shopkeeper in the village, in the Rongdangai village, he escaped due to presence of mind, but still was assaulted. And now we have as many as 5 Bangladeshi nationals arrested by the Southwest Khasi Hills police. The worrying part is that, Ronak, yes, see, influx is nothing new in parts of Meghalaya and Assam. However, this is a bit surprising when it happens in Southwest Khasi Hills. It was more common in the Jaintia Hills part, but yes, influx has also taken place to this area. This is mainly because due to cattle smuggling or smuggling of stones, boulders. The concern out here is that among these 5 is also a constable of the Bangladesh police. What is a Bangladesh police personnel doing in Indian territory? Why did he enter Indian territory along with those miscreants? Is he also a part of the smuggling group? Is it smuggling at all, or is it something else? There's increased activity, Ronak. If we have Purbasha joining us from Shillong. Purbasha, it's concerning indeed, isn't it? Because, well, usually we have disputes, border disputes in the unfenced Jaintia Hills area, where around 30 to 40 kilometers remains unfenced, or more maybe. But this kind of incidents coming from Southwest Khasi Hills, Purbasha, does it surprise and does it worry? Is it a worrying trend?
Well, Navarone, if we see that a significant portion of border in Meghalaya are yet to be fenced because of various factors, and because of one of such factor is difficult terrain. Because of this, even border guarding forces finding it very difficult. But when it comes to those areas, limestone is another factor. Along with other factors, limestone is another factor which we have to think about. There are a number of factors. In fact, when I spoke to BSF, IGBSF yesterday, even he has also mentioned about trans-border crimes, and that's what BSF is worried about. Of course, these are the things now the state police, the BSF, they have to recheck into it. But what happened is that it shows that more monitoring of the border is needs to be done. In fact, let me tell you one thing. From time to time, our various organizations have been raising an issue that this Bangladeshi nationals enter into Indian territory. This is the issue where which various organizations like HYC or KSU or different other organizations they raised, and they in fact they apprehended number of people time to time. But what is more concern is that every time even police also denied the factor, BSF has denied. But this time, so many of them they just entered, and it clearly shows that if had they not have any opportunity or any place to enter, they would not have entered. Something else that they could enter easily.
Purbasha, entering Indian territory is one thing. We all know, even the government of the day accepts that yes, influx is an issue, influx is a problem, and that's why it has declared a war against influx. So influx is something that we have accepted. Yes, there is a porous border. It is virtually impossible to stop influx 100%. Some amount of influx will happen. We know of cases from Tripura where how people are coming in from Bangladesh and going to other places in the country, down south and other metro cities. So that is of course there, that problem is there. But here we have a different issue. Here we have a group of 8 to 9 or maybe more people entering India from Bangladesh, trying to abduct Indians, assaulting Indians, and still they have the audacity to not go back and be around the forest area from where the villagers eventually caught hold of around 4 to 5 of them. So this is a different scenario, because in scenarios like this, probably of course the protection has to be given to the entire village, or the village defense party will have to stand guard along the borders, because this is really serious, where actually miscreants from Bangladesh are trying to abduct Indians from their soil. Smuggling, yes, could be the motive. Cattle smuggling, yes, could be the motive, but the lives of Indian citizens are in danger here. Definitely we would need a follow up on that tomorrow from the state government, whether the center has been apprised of that. Of course, the BSF is still carrying out operations there to nab, as we have learnt, the rest of the miscreants from Bangladesh. But we'll have to know from the Meghalaya government, and of course a lot more has to come out from the interrogation of these 5 who are right now in Meghalaya police custody. And have Bangladesh authorities got in touch with the Indian authorities, or vice versa, regarding this entire incident? These are some of the updates that we will require. Thank you so much, Purbasha, for all those updates from your end.